1 month ago today, it was the second day of the war in Ukraine. And on that day, Rachel talked to a restaurant owner in the capital city of Kyiv named Alexander Prokorenko. Like most of his compatriots, he was new to war. He told Rachel that he and some of his neighbors were just learning how to survive. They found some pool chairs and pillows and transformed an underground parking garage into a bunker while taking turns guarding the doors with these weapons. Now, much has changed since then. Alexander is no longer sleeping in the underground garage. Most of his neighbors are gone, and he doesn't have the guns anymore. He donated them to men on the front lines. Alexander didn't leave Kyiv because he couldn't leave his parents behind, but that has changed too. They left the city a week ago. He stayed. He told us today, "I'm not allowed to leave the country, and I don't want to be anywhere else." At peace with his decision to stay in Kyiv until the end, Alexander decided to be of service. He started by driving people to train stations so they could escape. He then worked with other restaurant owners to prepare meals for Ukrainian soldiers. And then one day, suddenly, he received a text message from a friend that put him on a new path. His friend told Alexander his relatives needed food and medicine. So Alexander found the supplies and delivered them. And this initiated a chain of help. Supported by his friends in the restaurant industry and 10 volunteers, Alexander now spends most of his day delivering food to those in need, about 50 to 75 bags daily containing eggs, butter, bread, chicken, milk, whatever they can find. He's also picking up medicine for elderly people. During one of the deliveries, he met a Ukrainian grandmother who'd been unable to leave Kyiv. She was so overwhelmed by Alexander's visit that she broke down in tears. She said she never expected to live her last days like this.
Я дожила, щоб таке падло прийшло. Прийшло і нарушило мені спокій перед смертю, падлюка. У мене 25 февраля було день народження, 83 роки, і воно мене падло поздравило.
As Alexander drives from district to district delivering food, he's become a witness to war. He took this video that you're watching on his phone earlier this week. That pile of debris is the Retroville shopping center in Kyiv. It used to be a vibrant place that was filled with restaurants and shops. They had a fancy McDonald's. It's all gone, all of it. It was hit by a Russian missile on Monday. According to the Kyiv Independent, at least 8 people died in that strike. The mall was only 5 miles from Alexander's apartment, so he's very aware that war is moving closer to his own home. He said that the anticipation feels like a game of roulette. Russian roulette, and that any day could be his day, but he is ready to fight. Joining us again is Kyiv resident and restaurant owner Alexander Prokorenko. Alexander, we're very grateful for you joining us tonight. So much has changed in this month, so much. Tell us about what your life is like now compared to a month ago.
Good evening. Well, it's the life has changed to anticipation of war getting closer and closer to where you are. I mean, it was already in our life, but now we can hear the bombing more often. We hear the siren I would say, not every day, but and every moment, but every hour. So the life has changed totally. And as you heard before, now we're helping out not just people who need food, but people who need medicine. And there are a lot of people with medicine for thyroid that is really in need, and medicine for diabetes. You cannot find it anywhere in Kyiv, anywhere in Ukraine. So my friends from abroad buy out this medicine and send it to me, and volunteers also buying this medicine all around Kyiv region, and few of my friends even from different parts of Ukraine also buying out this medicine and sending to me, and we are giving away for free this medicine because people are really in need of it. So basically life had changed totally from normal to a nightmare. For seeing these people, seeing their eyes, seeing what they are really going through, it's a terrible shock for us, and for I would say for any citizen of the world.
Tell me about when you say seeing them and seeing their eyes. I'm seeing them on the other side when they leave the country, when they get off these trains in whether it was Hungary or here in Poland, and it's women and children, generally without men of fighting age, because people like you can't leave. What do the eyes look like on your side?
Well, I would say pretty much the same. They are scared. There's two groups of people when you deliver to them food and medicine. One group is when you're calling them and saying, okay, I'll go downstairs, or I'll meet you in front of my building, and the rest is saying, please come to this floor or that floor, and you're going up, and you see that they can't move. While the bombing, while the siren goes, they can't even move to the basement. They don't have that time. They cannot move, as though this grand woman was she barely could move, and though like more than 50% of people, they just cannot go anywhere. So they're scared. They don't have much time to go downstairs. So that's shocking, because this is nothing. This is something abnormal that you see during these days, and those grand people needs to have respect from I don't know, from the rest of from all the world. They need to live in calm and in happy life, but not like now. This is happening right now, and this shouldn't happen to these people. And this makes me and the rest of the people who don't want to leave, makes them stay, because if not us, then who would help them? If we will leave somewhere and hide, then who will be in charge of them? And this is something that everybody should know. That the war. It's been whole months since the Russia attacked Ukraine, and Russians are hitting residential building in Kiev, and the large shopping mall was surrounding this building that was destroyed completely to the ground. And the Russian famous opposition journalist Oksana Baulina, she was killed by a Russian military drone, and while giving a report to the media. So basically, and the overall feeling is quite tense, but we work every day. We continue helping our people and people in need, and we continue distributing food and medicine, and we barely could get any sleep.
Yeah. Alexander, thank you for this. I hope things have changed differently the next time we speak. Alexander Prokorenko, we appreciate what you're doing. The world does see you, and you do have our respect.